On board Airline,
But that is the end of the story.
there's torture for passengers.
They know they've got us by the shorts and curlies in that we've got like 4 kids here at various ages.
Terror for a well-known actor.
64 years of age and frightened of flying, and I do it every week.
Walking around in circles at the moment, it's a bit of a problem.
And the agony gets too much for a pilot with a dream.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Every year, 1 million people fly to Spain from Luton Airport. And today, one of Britain's best-loved soap actors, Mike Reid, is making his weekly trip to Malaga.
Luton. Gateway to the east. I've got an appointment with easyJet. I love Luton. I spent a year here one Thursday. I'm going to Malaga, and I'm going to go out there and have a few rounds of golf and get drunk with my mates for a week or so. It's lovely and clear today. It's normally packed.
As Mike checks in, he's spotted by passenger service agents Karen Hood and Jake Hilsden.
No, I'll ask him then. You asked to do the impression. Hi, Mr. Reid. Can I have your autograph, please?
Yeah, Princess, yeah.
Thank
Who's
you.
it to, mate?
It's Karen.
K or a C?
It's a K.
He's just pushed the camera closer to see if I can spell Karen. Yeah,
So I can't get one as well?
Yeah, sure, son, yeah. I hope you got an easy name.
It is, it's much easier. It's Jake.
Jake.
A word of warning, though. Collecting autographs can be hazardous.
I haven't been asked for an autograph for 400 years. And one thing I do love about easyJet nowadays, they've got a policy here now, you can read it there. There is no weight restriction on hand luggage. So, excuse me. Will you check that in?
Over in Bristol, Kaplesh Amim is dropping off his daughters who are flying home to Alicante.
No, I travelled with her.
They travel both together.
Miss Emmeline and Miss Kay Amin from Alicante with easyJet.
Despite flying to Bristol without a hitch, the airline's now refusing to let one of the girls fly home. Under their regulations, 12-year-old Krishna shouldn't have travelled without an adult, and they aren't about to make the same mistake twice.
They come here, no problem.
Yeah, it was an error in Alicante. They shouldn't have allowed her to fly. So the only way that we can get them back is by an adult or 16 over purchasing a ticket and flying back to Alicante with them. Who's 16? Yourself?
I'm 15.
You're 15. So the 15-year-old is you're perfectly fine to fly back to Alicante.
That's where I come from.
With Mira able to fly but not act as guardian for her sister, Kaplesh has another idea on how to get Krishna home.
If some passengers come here,
No. Because they don't know them. That's not fair to give them the response. They don't know them.
They're my children. I'm not risking my children.
Yeah.
But they have to. They go to school starting to.
Yeah, I know that,
yeah.
but for insurance reasons, we need the passengers to be 16 to accompany somebody else. And we can't ask another passenger to accompany them because they don't know them.
They shouldn't let them come on the first
They
place.
shouldn't let us come, and they're saying it's an error, and then we have to pay more money.
Back in Luton, the Mike Reid charm offensive is at full pelt.
All right, darling, how are you? All right, sweetheart. All right, governor. You got a pen?
Bob. Yeah, I've got a pen, darling.
Don't stab me with it, for Christ's sake.
My kids aren't going to believe this.
What's your name, Pat?
Barbara.
I'll put Babs, eh?
Yeah, that's fine.
Always remind me of a certain little lady I used to know.
Yeah, I know. Barbara Windsor.
That's it. You're very astute. Where you going? Anywhere nice?
Yeah.
Home? All right, darling? All right, sweetheart. All right, son, how are you?
Even the staff can't escape his charm.
Thank you.
You're a nice looking girl. If I was 2 weeks younger. Oh.
Thank you.
Okay, so you've checked the NOTAMs. Nothing en route.
Captain Jeff Berryman has been with the company for 4 years.
21st 35, gusting 37 back into Luton.
And while for most pilots the demands of the job would be enough, this isn't the case for Jeff. He wants more.
It looks like it clears up, so we'll get out of the cloud once across the French coast. In easyJet, as a pilot, you're working in a very structured environment for very good reasons, because safety is number one. You follow all these strict procedures and formalities, and you don't have an opportunity to vent much of your creative side. And that's what my hobby is. It's a vent for all that creativity. Most of my flying, I go to Nice. I overnight in Nice, and that helps tremendously. And I can't wait.
But Jeff's new passion is a bit more extravagant than just a round of golf.
My hobby is a hotel restaurant in the south of France. It's a beautiful 12th century hotel, and it's a vision. I have a vision for what it's going to be, and I now need to win over the French to make it happen. That's the hard bit.
Back in Bristol, an anxious Krishna has one last trick up her sleeve.
Hello.
She's got Mum on the phone.
easyJet? Yeah, really. Okay, so actually it is all on the internet, the terms and conditions in black and white, and you did agree to the terms and conditions when you booked?
Ja, we staan nu aan een balie en dan moeten we gewoon wachten ook nog tot we aan de beurt zijn. Dus dat
I'm not prepared to shut that down the phone.
Wacht even.
But the plan backfires.
Ja?
I just want to go back home and try and start my school. It's because it's really nervous. We're starting straight in Spanish school. We haven't learnt any Spanish because we had to come over to see my dad and everything. And it's just nervous and you feel so angry with each other. So.
I've never had a situation where they have already flown over. You get a couple of situations where people have booked tickets and not read the policy fully. And then they just buy a new ticket. But I've never had it happen when they've already flown over with easyJet.
With Krishna not able to fly, Kaplesh has had to make a difficult decision in sending his girls home separately.
Can you change your flight till tomorrow then?
Yeah, I can move the flights. The two girls will have to be...
No, the one will go today and one will go with my boy tomorrow,
so
because we haven't got a passport.
The older one will go today?
Older one, she got interview tomorrow and she have to go.
It'd be £25 to move the other girl, and it'd be you have to buy a whole new ticket.
Yeah.
Me to price it up for you?
Please.
I don't know. £158.
Return.
One way.
158. It's too much, isn't it?
As Krishna's starting a new school in Spain, Dad Kaplesh has to buy another ticket for a chaperone to fly her home, and he's not happy.
So I have to pay for your own mistake?
You'd have to take that up with the easyJet in Alicante or your travel insurance.
Because it doesn't say anywhere anything who fly or who don't fly.
There's actually 2 pages of this.
I never fly with easyJet again because people have warned me, and I just thought because it was the last minute flight.
Actually paid a high premium price we paid. Paid for 2 tickets, €647.
And it's just Alicante to Bristol. It's pathetic.
Mike Reed may be used to playing the tough man on screen, but at 35,000 feet, it's a different story.
I've never been a great flyer, so I always like a window seat so I can see what's going on. Not that that's going to do me any good, because I'm frightened of flying. 64 years of age and frightened of flying, and I do it every week.
Do you know Mike Reed's on board today?
I know, sitting on the front row.
I know. Gosh, I haven't seen him for ages.
I know. I used to like when he
Do you get many celebrities on board? I've had very, very few while I've been flying.
I've had Brooklyn and Romeo Beckham going to Madrid.
Going to Stevens the first week in flying.
Did you?
Yeah. She was lovely. She was really
I've
nice.
had very, very few on. In fact, I don't think I've had any but this one on today, so I'm going to have a chat with him.
I know.
Right, yeah.
Really?
I think people that watch soaps or any character spin a soap over a long period of time, they expect them to be basically what they are. And anybody who's been in a soap for any period of time are what they play. A lot of people think they know me, and a lot of they do know me.
One person who wants to get to know him a little better is stewardess Pam Clark.
Hello. Hello, Treacle. How are you?
Well, I never did.
Welcome on board this airline to Malaga.
It's my fourth wife. Last time we flew together, the plane had outside toilets.
That was a few years
Wasn't
ago,
it?
then when you were on Comedians.
And we was married then, wasn't we?
Shh, don't tell everybody
It doesn't
that we
matter.
were married.
It doesn't matter.
Now the world will know.
It doesn't matter. 7 kids we had.
Oh no, I've got 2 more now, so that's 9.
That's 9 you've
Yeah,
got.
how many you got now then,
They're going to
darling?
bury you in a Y-shaped coffin. won't they? I'll see you later.
I'll keep you to that one. Lovely to see you,
Lovely to see you
babe.
again.
Lovely.
God bless.
Yeah, bye.
Lovely, ta-ra.
Bye.
I haven't got a clue who she is.
Auribeau, France. A sleepy village in the foothills of the Alps.
Where's our list of what we had to get done?
Captain Jeff Berryman and his wife Gwyneth have bought into a dream by buying the Auberge de Nosy Bay. But just days after taking over, Jeff got a nasty surprise.
We're here for about 2 weeks, and one day 10 police and firemen arrived, and quite frightening. They came in, they said, "We come to inspect the premises." Fine, so they walked in and walked around, and about half an hour later they came down and says, we're shutting it down. Our gas and plumbing system was a fire hazard. There was actually no earth in the building for the electrics, so it was a serious safety hazard.
To be told that we're being closed down for something that we really had been unaware of was just awful.
Having invested nearly £500,000 in the hotel only to have it closed down, Jeff's hopes of opening now lie with the most powerful man in the village, the mayor.
He can basically override decisions of other government departments and take responsibility on his own back. The mayor's visit is nerve-wracking. We've known about this visit now for quite a while, and we've known the date. And it's tomorrow, and it's a worry. I don't think I've had as an important meeting as this one ever before. This is big time.
Every year at Belfast International Airport, a staggering 70,000 people fail to turn up for their flights. To miss one, now that's unfortunate. But to miss 2, that's just careless.
Missed that flight and all.
Meet the McGovern family.
Because you've already had a free transfer, the only way that you can go on the later flight is to buy whole new seats.
Well, that monitor that we were sat next to needs checking out then, because it's
But
giving
you
wrong
are told
information.
to be at the gate at least 30 minutes before departure, and every other passenger made it to that aircraft.
You want to go and check that monitor then?
It still says it now.
Still says it now.
But regardless
Still says it wrong
of what
now.
it says on the monitor,
So
you are
who's
told to be at the
responsible for the
gate,
monitor?
the airport, but regardless of what it says,
Well,
you are
whoever's
told
responsible for that monitor needs to go and sort it out now, because otherwise other people will do it as well. And whoever's done that is responsible for missing that flight.
Tonight, you're going to have to buy 10 new seats if
And
there's
how
10 of
much?
you. How many of you are travelling?
6 adults, 4 children.
Okay, the children will pay the same price as the adults. 4 seats available at £87.99, 4 seats available at £107.99, and 2 seats available at £127.99. There are only 11 spare seats on the aircraft.
Yeah, can we have a manager out, please?
Yeah, no problem.
Having been quoted over £1,000 for the 30-minute flight back to Liverpool, Sean McGovern isn't happy.
That monitor is obviously incorrect. Bottom line is, whoever's responsible for that monitor is responsible for us missing our flight. If it's my fault and my mistake, I'd hold my hand up and pay whatever it costs to get home. That's my own stupid fault.
In France, it's crunch time for pilot Jeff Berryman. Today, the mayor inspects the Nosy Bay, and if it doesn't go well, the hotel will remain shut over the summer season, and Jeff will face financial ruin.
Today's a really serious day, this one. Today decides whether our last 6 months was worth it or wasn't, whether this was a big mistake or whether we've done the right thing. So the mayor's coming down at 11 o'clock and the chefs are up early this morning and everybody's on edge because today decides whether we're open tomorrow or not.
We're just getting paperwork ready and everything for him to inspect when he comes down. he'll do a bit of a walk around and check that all the jobs have been finalised. So, yeah, bit nervous today.
With time ticking away, the pressure on Jeff is clear to his handyman, Croc Sinclair.
I think he's a little bit nervous, but it's a big step today. A lot of hard work's gone in, and if everything doesn't go well, it's egg on a lot of faces.
Jeffrey?
You looking for me?
Yes.
Yes.
You haven't brushed the fire escape.
Ah.
I think he's a bit stressed, but that's Jeffrey. Being a pilot, he's always a bit stressed.
In Belfast, the Liverpool flight's airborne, but without the McGovern family. Having arrived too late for their first flight, the reason they missed the second flight is possible monitor malfunction. Supervisor Stephen Smith arrives to investigate.
Yeah, well, whoever's responsible for that monitor...
Yeah, that's the airport.
Well, whoever's responsible for that is responsible for us missing our flight, not us.
Well, no, it's actually your responsibility to be in the gate.
Well, how do we go to a gate when we don't know what gate it is?
Those are just additional information. Well, the other 126 passengers...
Well, I don't dispute that. They're obviously not sat at the monitor we were. Whoever's responsible for that monitor, as I said, has caused us to miss that flight.
Right, where is the monitor?
I'll show you. I can only...
Where the Burger King
Where the Burger King
King
is, yeah. That monitor is incorrect.
There's only one way to find out for certain, so Stephen checks the monitor printout.
Hi.
Right, are we sorted or not?
Well, we've confirmed that the screen actually shows up there. I can give you this information.
Right.
This is a printout from that screen up there.
That screen, right.
Right. Yeah. It shows that it was final called your flight at 18:51.
That's right, and that's
Right.
the first time it came up as well.
Right, and the flight left at 19:30.
19:30? Well, what's going on then?
You delayed it by 20 minutes.
Although he's seen the evidence, Sean is far from convinced.
They know they've got us by the shorts and curlies in that we've got like 4 kids here at various ages. They know full well that we'll want to get home, so they'll use that to their advantage.
The passengers were offloaded. The flight was delayed trying to find them. Members of staff were looking up around the cafeteria area as well as putting calls out. So we had to offload the passengers, and the flight was delayed then because of that.
It makes me feel very, very bitter that their insistence on it being our fault and our fault. Look, nobody will hold up and say, look, 10 people have missed the flight. We didn't sit about missing our flight on purpose.
Meanwhile, in France, Jeff and his maitre d' Olivier are anxiously waiting for the mayor.
So hope he's in a good mood today.
Yeah, fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the time.
We hope so. Where is he? Where is he? Have you seen his car today?
Yeah, it's there.
Is it? Okay.
I
Right.
think it's a meeting.
He's in a meeting?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a bit nerve-wracking, this. But I'm walking around in circles at the moment. It's a bit of a problem. Yeah, so fingers crossed.
The mayor's now on his way to decide the fate of the auberge, but Jeff still hasn't finished clearing up.
If today's a yes, then it was all worth it. If today's a no, I should have been down the beach. Should have done something else. So I'll let you know.
2 missed flights later, the McGoverns are facing a bill for £1,000. However, Stephen's doing his best to help.
I'm going to give easyJet a call just to see if there's anything else we can do. But the policy would be you'd have to buy a new seat, so we'll have a look anyway.
What trouble with him again?
Never. It's amazing how it goes round and round and round and round and round as well, because...
Okay, easyJet have suggested that because there's 10 of you, they will offer you the rescue fee, and rather than having to buy the new seat, they will offer to transfer you, all 10 of you, to a later flight for £25 each.
Despite just saving £750, the McGoverns aren't satisfied.
Is it on time?
Can you guarantee we're going to get on it?
I'm just going to have a look.
What gate would it be?
And will it be on the monitors? We've come to this compromise at £25 a ticket. It's costing the 10 of us 250 quid to get back, which is, as I said, better than 1,000 quid. Bottom line is, I still do believe that whoever is responsible for that monitor is responsible for us missing the flight.
We actually saved them about £750 there, but I don't know whether they didn't realise or whatever, but they just didn't say thank you, but that happens.
Bonjour.
Ça va? Ça va. Bonjour, ça va?
It's the moment of truth for Jeff and Gwen as the mayor arrives to inspect the renovations.
Ah ben je vois que vous avez...
Il fallait fermer.
Vous avez tout respecté. Et tout fait.
With everything being checked with a fine-tooth comb, it's hard for Jeff to gauge the mayor's reaction.
I can't tell by the way he's a very serious character. He's walking around and just nodding.
The inspection's finished and it's decision time. Hundreds of thousands of pounds and 6 months of hard work are all at stake.
Donc, qui autorise la poursuite de l'exploitation de votre auberge parce qu'elle est conforme à la réglementation en matière de sécurité. Alors c'est très bien.
Oui, merci.
Félicitations.
Merci.
Et puis je vous remets donc mon arrêté.
Merci beaucoup, monsieur.
It's a yes. Months of uncertainty are finally over. At last, Jeff can relax.
Conforme, vous pouvez travailler.
That's good news. Very good news. Well, I feel ecstatic. It's like this massive weight come off the shoulders, and I feel quite light. It's just fantastic.
À notre santé, à votre santé et à la
One of the
prospérité
best
de
days
votre
I've had.
établissement.
Merci. The mayor's decision means that I can live the dream I first saw. The dream is complete. We're away. It's fantastic.
Happy holiday.
Mike Reed enjoyed a relaxing week's golf with his friends. Krishna flew to Spain the next day with her older brother, but at a cost of £350. And the Nossi Bay opened for business.